Please remain standing for the playing and singing of our national anthem. The national anthem and alma mater will be played by our high school marching band under the direction of Dr. Robert Dell. The national anthem will be sung by Senior Jody Marie Smith. The alma mater will be sung by Shauna Maria Muritich.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's
be seated. Welcome everyone to the Peters Township High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2000. This is a great day in the life of our seniors, their immediate families, their extended families, guests, friends, gathered here to celebrate with these young men and these young women a symbolic rite of passage into adulthood. As their principal, I'm saddened to see them go, but I'm excited for them to begin the next chapter in their lives. We at PTHS will miss them dearly as we turn them over to the twists and turns of adulthood. Good luck to the class of 2000, and my hopes and prayers of success are with you all. At this time, it's with great pride that I recognize a few groups of individuals. The first group is responsible for nurturing the growth in the children in Peters Township schools. I'd like if the faculty, the administrators, and staff of Peters Township School District present here today, on the field and in the stands, would rise at this time and be recognized for thanks for all your hard work and dedication with these young people. Please rise. Thank you very much for your dedication. Next, it's with great pleasure that I would like to introduce the Board of School Directors. Please hold your applause until I introduce all the members of the board. These individuals, without question, put in tireless time and effort to provide all that's necessary for us as educators to provide quality education for students in the school district. First, I'd like to introduce Mr. James O'Kelly, President. Mrs. Laura Veronese, Vice President. Mr. Mark Bozzato. Mr. John Culver. Mrs. Terry Hart. Mr. Thomas McMurray. Mrs. Karen Scharf. Mrs. Elaine Webb. Mr. Dan Zadell. Our Board of School Directors, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new tradition today that we will begin, and that is that the junior class officers will read the names of their fellow classmates, the seniors. Our readers today, if they could stand: Samantha Baer, Patrick Cooper, Ryan Newpaver, and Matthew Sherwin. Thank you. One last group that I would like to recognize, really two. The freshman and sophomore class officers have worked with the PTSA to organize the 50-year reunion, and each year we've been honored to have Chief Harry Frick and Officer Stanton work with our graduates. If they would stand and be recognized, please. Thanks to everyone for your dedication and hard work to all these young people. Next, I'd like to introduce our four speakers. Our first speaker will be the president of the senior class, Julie Bells. The second speaker will be the student council president, Amy Schultz. The third speaker will be our salutatorian, Joshua Kaplan. And the last speaker will be the valedictorian, Brian O'Kelly. Julie Bells.
Friends and family, administrators, faculty, and other staff, distinguished alumni, and all others in attendance. On behalf of the Peters Township High School graduating class of 2000, I thank you for honoring us with your presence at this ceremony on one of the most pivotal days of our lives. For it is with your love, support, and helping hands that we have achieved everything that we are able to celebrate today. And without you, our accomplishments would not be as numerous, and this class of 2000 would not be the success that it is on this day. We thank you. I have the privilege of being up here to introduce to you some very special people in attendance this evening. These people, who I'm delighted to welcome, were one day in our shoes. They walked the halls of Peters High, demonstrated Indian pride, and crammed at times, just like we have done in the past 4 years. The biggest difference, though, is that instead of being the class of the millennium, like we have been called because of our turn of the century graduation, they graduated at the exact midpoint of the 20th century. They are the PTHS class of 1950. And though we, as graduates, are in some aspects the same, we are yet somehow very different. Because though generations like our parents and those that came before will eternally gripe about having to walk 2 miles in the snow to and from school every day, uphill both ways, we will look back 30 years from now and complain that our senior year we weren't allowed to drive to school, and our children won't believe us either. But they are memories, and no matter when you are in high school, be it from 1996 to 2000 or 1946 to 50, these are the days that you will remember for the rest of your life. At this time, I have the pleasure of reading the names of the 50-year PTHS graduates who are present with us today. I would ask that each graduate stand when your name is called and be recognized, and remain standing while all the names are read. Also, would the audience please hold their applause until the end. Mr. William Barnett, Mrs. Marilyn Barton Schmenner, Jr., Mr. Samuel K. Cushy, Mrs. Barbara Ernest Cushy, Mr. Alvin F. Emmerich, Dr. Richard A. Johnson, Mrs. Lois Jane Jones Beadle, Mrs. Carlin McClure Patterson, Mr. Harold D. McFeely, Mr. Charles V. Masick, Mr. James Orr, Mr. William B. Phillips, Mr. Kenneth Richardson, Mr. Joseph J. Smith, Mrs. Virginia Smith Bolivar, Mrs. Muriel Sobko Spencer, and Mrs. Louise Vinaversky Buono. Are there any that arrived late that I have missed? Mrs. Margaret Lindner Beck, Mrs. Lorraine School Clausen. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1950. Since youth are oftentimes seen as thinking that we know it all, it may be hard for some of us to admit, but those people that I just named know something that we don't about this time right now, and their participation in our graduation today proves it. What they know is that before we realize it, we will have a career in the real world, and we will only wish that we could be back inside the walls of that building, learning with our closest friends. We've hurried to get to this day, and college graduations will only come faster, and before you know it, we're wishing our lives away. To quote the lyrics of a recently released pop song entitled Graduation, I keep thinking times will never change. I keep on thinking things will always be the same. There are at least 21 people on this field who can attest that this is most certainly not true. For our 50-year graduates have learned otherwise. Take a moment and realize what we are in the present as the class of 2000. For as all 245 of you, my classmates, walk up here to receive your diploma as is tradition, you will shake a hand or get a hug, just like these 50 people did years ago, and you will officially be graduates of PTHS. But before you waltz down this ramp, flip your tassel, or take that first step onto a new road on the journey of life, stop at this podium and let it be the first of many crossroads you will encounter in your life, and consider today. Stop and take time out to smell the roses. Pause and think about how you got here and where you'll be in 5 decades. Remember the people who stood by you through it all, and take to heart any advice from your elders. And lastly, Don't forget the lessons you've learned from the potholes and construction zones along the way. Before any of us set out into the world to explore where our guests tonight have already been, I urge you, please remember today and everything it holds, and whatever you do, don't forget to smell the roses. Congratulations and best of luck to all. Thank you very much.
When we were young, we looked up to so many people, not just because they were taller than we were, but because they were older, wiser, and had more freedom. We wanted to stay up past 9 o'clock and cross the street without holding someone's hand, but instead, we had to live by the house rules. We've all come a long way since the competitive games of kickball and foursquare on the playground, but we have started to discover our strengths and weaknesses, our hopes and fears, and our friends and foes on our own. We now notice that the hand is no longer there to reach for anymore when we want to cross the street, but at the same time, we still get to the other side. On our first day of kindergarten, our moms or dads led us to the bus stop. Eventually, we had to go on alone. In a few months, many of us will have to begin something new, something unknown. While our friends and family will still be there to help us, we will have to take that trip on our own. And in the years to come, we will step into larger roles. We will extend our hand, and children will look up to us. But we must never forget those who have helped us become who we are, those who walked into our lives when it seemed like everyone else walked out. We should never forget where we came from or lose focus of where we are going, because together, that makes up who we are. I would now like to thank those people who have played an important role in my life. My teachers, my family, my friends, and especially my brother, who has been my source of strength and love for the past 18 years. You mean the world to me. I would also like to thank my fellow classmates, because it is you who have created a collection of memories that I will take with me forever. Good luck. God bless. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I would like to begin by thanking the 3 people who mean the most to me. My sister, Lindsay. You are my faithful supporter. Your love means so much. Mom and Dad, through it all, you 2 have given me the courage, ambition, and ability to persevere. I love the 3 of you as my closest and most cherished friends. We are here to reflect on and celebrate the good times. But I would like to shift your focus from the past to the future. It seems that we have our lives ahead of us, and in fact we do. But just as these past 12 years seem to have become compressed into a collection of memories, so too will our next 12 years, and the following 12, and so on. As Marcus Aurelius put it, man's time is a moment, or rather, a series of moments, each one a memory, each one significant. And I'd like to share some of my own significant memories from these past 12 years. I remember crying on my last day of first grade because I thought I would never see my teacher, Mrs. Olenek, again. I remember bragging to my friend AJ in elementary school during recess that my neon green and black Reeboks I was sporting were surely going to make me run faster than anyone ever. I remember watching a certain valedictorian surf down the rolly slide at Peterswood Park during our 8th grade picnic, only to fall and break his arm. I wonder if he'll include that in his speech. I remember the look of, "You've got to be kidding me," that came across Mr. Sagity's face every time the fire alarm interrupted his AP English class this year. Speaking of "you've got to be kidding," that was the reaction my friends gave me when I told them I was going to give a speech today. But One of my favorite moments from this past year's was the night that I spent in the parking lot of Elm Grove with Tom Sternweiss, Brian Waters, J.T. Worthington, Jared Marks, Brian O'Kelly, and Dave Williams watching the Perseid meteor shower this past summer. Brian assured us it would start by midnight, and by 5 in the morning it did. Those were special moments, which brings us back to this moment, the present one, the memory still being created. We are here to celebrate an end, our graduation from Peters Township High School. But this is also a time for growing. John Irving wrote in his novel, The World According to Garp, "You only grow by coming to the end of something and by beginning something else." In this life, this succession of moments, of beginnings and endings, time slips by rather quickly when you're not watching the clock. Sooner than we think, we may all be gathered together again, but for different reasons. A 5, 10, or 50-year reunion. Our children's graduation, or even an old friend's funeral. I have 2 thoughts for you, my fellow classmates, to consider as you rush out into the world full of energy, excitement, and too much graduation party cake. The first, savor the day-to-day experiences that enrich our memories, the smell in the air after it rains, or a clear night sky shared with your best friends. My second thought is to spend time with those individuals who color your most vivid memories. Spend time with those people who leave you with an empty feeling deep in your chest when they leave. Those people who delight you and make you feel alive. I'm just beginning to fully realize high school is over, forever. Now is the time for reminiscences and hugs, for memories and joy. This moment will soon be over, but I do not want to catch myself asking the question, where did all the time go? No regrets and an eye towards the future characterize a fulfilling life. We need not clutch this present moment in an effort to keep it from passing. Rather, we should breathe deeply of our newfound freedom and step confidently into our collective future. So now, and then, enjoy yourselves. Thank you, and good luck to all of you.
First of all, I'd like to point out that there are exactly 2 reasons why I'm standing up here talking to you right now. My mom and my dad. I remember skidding my knee on the first day of kindergarten. My mom sprinted full throttle down the driveway to pick me up, and she's been holding me ever since. She is my model of love, of family, and of ambition. Meanwhile, the school board president, who I know as Dad, has given up thousands of hours doing a job for which he is not paid a cent. Seems strange? He holds a thankless position and has endured stress that I would not wish on my worst enemy. He is my model of restraint, reason, and strength. They have both lovingly nurtured me. I love them for every time they've held on to support me. Now, I will love them as they let me go. I found that there's a lot to learn from those who appear to be different. In a broad sense, we all want the same thing, happiness. But the means by which we pursue it should vary as much as we do. A wise young man whom I've had the privilege of befriending once said, "There are 2 things that I hate, reality and responsibility." I'm happy to announce that he's successfully avoided both of these things throughout high school. The means by which he's done so are considered questionable to many people. But the fact is, he's living how he chooses. No one can tell him that he's right or wrong but himself. I deserve no more respect than my virtuous friend. He has done more with his life in 18 years than I may ever do. He has enjoyed himself. This protagonist of mine has realized that, as far as any one of us knows, life gives only one go-around, not even a century, to squeeze every drop of happiness out of existence that we can. Life is too short to be preoccupied with appearances, especially those thrust upon us by education, society, or even religion. My brother Michael, for one, came to realize this at a much younger age than I did. Since then, he has held himself to an academic standard so high, I can't even see it. He inspires me without trying, and has given me the guts to stick up for what I believe in, however controversial. Now, I'm sure it seems hypocritical for the valedictorian to say that outside approval is trivial. I'm a lucky kid, since what I've wanted out of life so far is considered admirable by many people. However, I feel that neither my achievement nor any can be judged in terms of appearances, mandate, or righteousness. Life cannot be either. We can't wait for approval to live happily. We only need the freedom and open-mindedness to do so on our own terms. Now, I usually take everything I hear with a grain of salt. I'd expect you all to do the same. While being far from dogmatic, I'm going to offer up 3 suggestions before we all fade into high school history. Don't wait up for those who won't catch up. Try almost anything once, and die with a huge smile on your face that proclaims, "I loved every minute of it." I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Wow, great words. It's now my highest honor as the principal of Peters Township High School to shortly present to you Mr. James O'Kelly, who will speak, who will distribute diplomas, and Dr. Diane Kirk, our superintendent, will speak. Before Mr. O'Kelly speaks, Mr. O'Kelly, with this and these words, I certify that each and every member of the graduating class of 2000 have successfully completed and fulfilled the requirements for graduation set forth by the Board of School Directors of Peters Township School District and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Mr. O'Kelly, I present to you the class of 2000.
Thank you, Dr. Hages. By the way, that was the first time I've heard my son's speech. I heard it the same time you did. I'm very proud of him. As the representative of the school board, it gives me great pleasure to stand here before you on this truly exciting evening. The entire board is here to celebrate and offer our heartfelt congratulations to you, the class of 2000. The year is 1942. An 18-year-old is preparing to leave for the University of Iowa to study political science. A draft notice advising him it is time to serve his country quickly disrupts these plans. He has no second thoughts. This is expected. It is the right thing to do for him and all of his male classmates. After basic training in Florida, it's off to New Guinea, the Philippines, and then Luzon, 7,500 miles from home, somewhere in the steaming jungle. His socks and boots are wet. Everything in his 85-pound backpack is damp. Mosquitoes are everywhere. Gunshots are ringing out in the distance. He is too scared to even think clearly. Word comes through that one more of his high school classmates has lost his life in a minefield. This after 2 others went to the bottom of the ocean with the USS Arizona. Only 18 years old, and this was my dad. I'm sure his story is similar to many other grandfathers in the audience today. They sacrificed to preserve the ideals of America and allow us the freedom we enjoy today. They were so brave. Have we thanked them often enough? Thank you, Dad. It's 1970, 28 years later. The war in Vietnam is escalating. Each night across our TV screens, we see M16 rifles in rapid fire, bombs exploding, body bags being loaded into helicopters, and war's devastation almost everywhere we look. In the United States, marches, demonstrations, and protests are prevalent across our college campuses. It was not a popular war. This 18-year-old is scared of what might come. Lottery night arrives, and my buddies and I let out a great big sigh of relief as our lottery numbers are drawn, and all are much higher than 70. Let someone less lucky fight that war. My good friend John Reynolds chooses to enlist anyway. I didn't know he was that brave. Luck was following him as he and his family prosper today. The year is now 2000, 30 years later. Today, my sons Michael and Brian and this graduating class are all about the same age. The world is so different today. The United States is the greatest economic and military power in the world, with no other nation even close. Most of the world is at peace, and there is no mandatory draft in the United States. Opportunity for all people is at an all-time high. Technology is advancing at stunning speeds. But not all the changes have been positive. Simple traits, such as being trustworthy, truthful, courteous, and respectful of others, don't seem quite so common. We have become almost numb to a daily barrage of moral decay. Doing the right thing when no one is looking regrettably appears to be out of fashion. The sons and daughters of you graduates will be around 18 in the year 2025. In what kind of world will they be living? Will we be a powerful nation, or one that lacks the courage, character, and drive to maintain that edge? What is each of you going to do over these next 25 years to make a difference? How will you take advantage of their sacrifice that ensures your continued freedom and independence? What is your duty? Now you can start to find out. It is up to each of you to make the right choices, to do the right thing. A great humanitarian, Albert Schweitzer, said, "In everyone's life at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit." Albert Schweitzer most certainly could have said this about our own middle school social studies teacher, Vaughn Daly. It is a tremendous honor to publicly recognize him again as Teacher of the Year, as awarded by the Teachers Excellence Foundation. Please stand up, Mr. Daly. It is amazing the number of fires he has started in many students over these years. Another bright fire is the family of Paul and Mary Kay Shaner. Each of their 6 children has graduated from this school district, lighting our world with their unique academic, athletic, and community service accomplishments. A special glow comes from them today as they witness the youngest in the family attaining her greatest goal yet. What an outstanding example this family has shown of what encouragement, perseverance, and love can achieve. Let us now acknowledge the parents of the graduates for their ongoing guidance. Thank the teachers and administration for doing their jobs with great success. And congratulate the class of 2000 for all the choices made, responsibility, and the responsibilities accepted. In the end, you were ultimately responsible for getting the job done. I'd like to leave you with this quotation by Ralph Waldo Emerson on how to gauge success. You may be familiar with it. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a little better, whether by a child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is the meaning of success. Congratulations, class of 2000, and best wishes for your future success. Thank you.
Kelly Ray Albert. Christina Marie Alvino. Jamie Lynn Acid. Dominique Renee Basil. Julie G. Belts. Marie Carolyn Bertrand. Lauren Mary Best. Elizabeth Ann Bogus. Katie Renner. Miriam C. Busman. Karen Lynn Butler. Leslie Catherine Camedy. Catherine Louise Carnelli. Heidi Beth Chastel. Elizabeth Ann Cipriano. Carolyn Ann Cornell. Casey Ann Cowan. Mary Crookshank. Megan Elizabeth Cullen. Amanda C. Davis.
Douglas Collier Amick Jr. Anthony Thomas Badamo. Michael Joseph Bartek. Scott Joshua Barton. Michael P. Basil. Christopher Michael Bianco. Joseph Birmingham. William Justin Blight. Michael C. Brady. Justin Kane Bush. Lars O. Busman. Christopher Allen Capitosti. Vincent David Cordera. Anthony R. Damai. Stephen Albert Danielle. Ryan Davis. Joseph Peter DeFazio. Daniel Charles Dagden. Patrick O'Rourke Dinan. Stephen Ray Durham.
Nicole Renee Davis. Katie M. DeFelice. Nicole Delaney. Michelle Renee Demel. Erin Elizabeth DeBartolo. Amanda Lee Deemer. Amanda Jane Donnan. Lauren Michelle Ite. Laura Elizabeth Franks. Mallory Ann Fritz. Lauren Galashevsky. Kathleen Teresa Gannon. Amanda Dawn Garraway. Nina Ray Gartley. Amanda Gasparic. Jacqueline Marie Gavlak. Colleen M. Glanville. Amy J. Gregg. Amy Grubeski. Marcy Ann Grubeski. John Zubin. Zachary Robert Esau. John Francis Flynn. Jared Ryan Freilich. Drew Robert Fleming. Benjamin Edward Columbia Gill. Brian Glass. Josh H. Gorham. Kevin Albert Grohl. Craig Andrew Hammond. Kevin Thomas Habby. Mark A. Habby. Ian Hartman. Michael Aaron Hoffman. Alvor Hure. Michael Haberluck. Amos Joseph Hughes. Brian Gregory Hunter. Brian Ingalls. Michael Jackson. Jennifer Lynn Hagee. Heather Haskins. Jennifer A. Heiss. Shannon M. Hogan. Kristen Horgus. Christine Lynn Hucko. Courtney Lee Hall. Michelle M. Jackson. Lisa Jameson. Alana Marie Cardick. Lindsay Elaine Kafka. Leah K. Kennedy. Carrie Elizabeth Kerna. Sarah L. King. Leah Suzanne Klein. Sarah Jane Klein. Jillian Rose Kleiner. Tara Mae Kukish. Jessica Lynn Colonel. Danielle Labarge.
Michael H. Jaliski. Joshua Ryan Kaplan. Matthew Candlepar. William J. Kittredge. Timothy Knopf. Edward J. Kachinik. John Paul Kulzer III. David Joseph Waite Jr. Eric M. Lang. Ye Chun Lee. Daniel Lohr. Michael J. Liebarger. Michael A. Magri. Nicholas Mamula. Brian James Mancini. Scott Michael Marceau. Jared Scott Marks. Michael R. Marquardt. Kurt Martin. David John Massalunas.
Dominique T. Lacaria. Lori A. Lacey. Christine Ann Nana. Kira E. Lash. Megan Elizabeth Lash. Stephanie Christina Lloyd. Catherine Eleanor Luff. Julie Lynn Martina. Stephanie Lynn May. Caitlin Lee McKenna. Julie A. Meldrum. Janelle Elizabeth Bickett. Megan Flynn Mullaney. Allison R. Motory. Ashley P. Moody. Shelley L. Mulholland. Shauna Maria Muratich. Jennifer Catherine Harris. Carrie Michelle Noonan. Samantha A. Perrin. Travis Nathaniel Maverick. Christopher B. McAndrew. Donald P. McGreevy. David James Wyatt. Patrick J. McElwain. David McKnight. John C. McShane. Nicholas Ryan Medved. Christopher Mers. Ronald Miller. Jeremy Miss. Timothy L. Moore. Daniel Joseph Murray. Martin A. Myers. Brian Patrick O'Kelly. Jephthah M. Orstein. Matthew Edward Parisi. Christopher N. Phillips. Justin William Pinto. Neil Thomas Porter.
Star Elizabeth Reinhardt. Christy A. Ritaco. Susan Alexandria Ritter. Kimberly Susan Rocco. Marla Lynn Rosito. Paula Shaner. Lauren Alexis Schmidt. Stephanie Catherine Schneider. Jessica L. Schober. Amy Lynn Schultz. Natalie Seaman. Lori Ann Segling. Sarah Jane Shaw. Brooke Lynn Simpson. Elizabeth Marie Smith. Jennifer Adrian Smith. Jessica Lynn Smith. Jody Marie Smith. Margaret Jane Speakman. Diane Staub.
Ryan R. Howell. Kevin Michael Redding. Brandon Michael Rapasco. Matthew Michael Ryder. Daniel Patrick Riley. Mina Rumbakis. David W. Russo. Alexander Nicholas Sanfilippo. Patrick F. Sane. Clayton Severin. Donald Sexauer III. Neil Allen Shader. Stephen James Shear. Brian Ronald Skornicott. Ryan Smith. Robert G. Sokol. Todd Michael Stayworts. Thomas James Sternweiss. James W. Steigel. Stephen M. Steigel.
Brittany Anna Stelfox. Candace Marie Stetter. Elizabeth Catherine Story. Kristen Leanne Swisher. Emily Ann Solansky. Andrea M. Taylor. Renee Marie Bordeaux. Jacqueline Renee Fleck. Megan Ann Warco. Robin Werble. Lauren Helena Wiley. Katie Marie Williams. Sarah Kristen Walensky. Abby Rebecca Yingling. Lisa Beth Yanosko. Caitlin Ames Young. Allison Leslie Yuss. Lisa Catherine Zini.
Nicholas J. Styler. Nicholas R. Suchka. Matthew Douglas Taylor. Jesse Thomas. Brian David Thompson. Justin Nicholas Tiana. Douglas Scott Ulrich. Ryan John Volk. Brian Edward Waters. Nicholas Darby White. Bradley James Wilcock. David E. Williams. Jonathan Clark Warner. Jeremy Tyler Worthington. Jason R. Wysocki. Justin Taylor Yost. Stephen D. Zellner.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to give my final sentiments before we pronounce you graduates of the 2000 class. In the 1960 film, The Graduate, a well-meaning celebrant at the graduation party whispers the word plastics to the guest of honor played by Dustin Hoffman. This piece of inside information was meant to propel the graduate towards a successful, promising, secure future. In that era, in that economy, it may have been possible for a graduate to begin a successful life with a magic word, simple advice, or a formula. But today's graduates are stepping out in the dawn of a new millennium, ruled by unparalleled, unprecedented, and unpredictable change. There is no magic word, or simple advice, or formula that will guarantee a successful future. No, not even a word that ends in .com. Success will be the reward to those who are able to navigate uncharted courses through shifting currents. This fast-paced, point-and-click world requires the ability not merely to cope or adapt, but to be proactive and create change, as well as be a part of a changing world community. Today's graduates will need to be more innovative and entrepreneurial. This will require not only lifelong learning, industry, commitment, perseverance, and sacrifice, but also vision and a willingness to take risks. Class of 2000, look beyond the encumbrances that anchor your thinking. Stretch to unforeseen possibilities. Reject the influences of naysayers. Take risks. A message by Theodore Roosevelt at the turn of the century is still applicable today. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcomings. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. Graduates of the class of 2000, Take the foundation you have built for yourself through 13 years of academic study and 18 years of life lessons and dare to create a vision. Dare to take the risk. It is my pleasure to congratulate the families and the students in the class of 2000. And by the authority vested in me by the Peters Township Board of School Directors and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you graduates of Peters Township. Congratulations.
Ceremony is now over. You can join your graduate honors field if you so desire.